Hey everyone. Okay, before we get started, remember to click, share, and subscribe. We need more people on this channel, people that want to learn the truth about many things digital marketing, small business owners, what to look for, what to be aware of, um, what to consider when marketing your business. I don't want to stick with the same topics that I did before, but there's more to hit on with go high level and business in general, what to look for. The I've had a lot of business discussions lately with digital marketing people, with tech people in general. They take up half my day sometimes. Let's face it. I mean, they don't have business skills or social skills, so it can be difficult even for me to do business with people in the tech industry. It's always been this way. It's never going to change. But I wanted to tell you a story about an incident with Go High Level. People are afraid to speak out about it because it's so popular, and people don't want to go against the grain. They don't want to piss people off, so they're afraid to just come out and say something sucks because everybody around them says they like it. It's like that with anything. But it's like the Go High Level mirage. um, I posted this story earlier. In the bustling digital world of Denver, Colorado, lived a scrappy entrepreneur named Mia Rodriguez. Mia ran Peak Pulse Marketing, a one-woman show helping local gyms and cafes build online funnels. She heard the hype. Go High Level is the ultimate all-in-one tool: CRM, email, SMS automation, funnels, websites, appointments, and more, for just $97 a month. Ditch ClickFunnels, Active Campaign, and Calendly, and scale like a boss. We've all heard it before. Desperate to streamline her chaos of juggling five tools, Mia signed up in early 2023. The onboarding video promised paradise. White label it as your own, SaaS, and charge clients $500 a month each. Stars in her eyes, she dove in. So phase one, the shiny onboarding trap, the dashboard loaded eventually. It was a Frankenstein of menus, CRM here, funnels there, workflows buried under automations that look like a spaghetti code nightmare. No problem, Mia thought. I'll watch the tutorials. But the videos were outdated, referencing features from 2021 that no longer existed. She spent hours clicking help, only to get generic articles written by someone who clearly never used the platform. She built her first funnel for a client, for a gym client. Drag and drop, more like drag and scream. Elements snapped weirdly, mobile previews glitched, and custom code injections broke halfway through time. Okay, minor hiccup, she muttered. And we've all been there before. Phase two, the hidden cost avalanche, which has happened to all of us as well. Mia onboarded her first sub account for a cafe client. White label magic, except to send SMS. She needed Twilio credits, extra email, limited to 10,000 month base, overages at very little each. Want unlimited, upgrade to 297 a month. Phone calls, LC phone add-on, another $47 per month per user. Appointments to calendar sync poorly with Google, double booking clients left and right. By month three, her all-in-one bill hit $500 a month with add-ons. Clients complained that your emails land in spam. Go High Level's deliverability was trash without jumping through warm-up inbox hoops, third-party extra costs, etc. Mia's profit margin evaporated. Phase three, the support black hole crisis, struck in month four. A major workflow failed. Automated follow-up stopped midway, losing a gym $2,000 a month in leads. Mia submitted ticket. Response time was 48 hours for priority support. Chat, bots looping. Have you tried restarting? Facebook group, an echo chamber of frustrated agencies venting. Go High Level over promises and under delivers. Bugs since launch. Support ghosts you. We've all been there as well. The founder Sean popped into lives. Um, hyping AI snapshots and revolutionary updates. But core issues like slow loading times, pages taking 10 plus seconds, CRM contacts duplicating randomly, or pipelines resetting went unfixed for months. One update even deleted user data without warning. Mia's trust shattered. Phase four, the exodus. By month 6, Mia's agency was hemorrhaging. Clients bailed, saying your system is unreliable. She calculated Go High Level saved her zero time, but cost triple in fixes and lost revenue. The unlimited promise, capped sub counts, throttled performance after 10 clients. Mia migrated to simpler tools, Framer for sites, Beehive for email, Notion for CRM, total cost $150 a month. Response times were instant. Reliability was rock solid. The epilogue is why GHL sucks, in Mia's words. Go High Level sucks because it's a mirage. Flashy marketing masking a bloated, buggy beast. It overpromises all in one, but forces endless add-ons and workarounds. The UX is a labyrinth for non-techies. Support is non-existent, and updates prioritize shiny features over stability. It's designed for gurus selling courses on how to sell GHL, not real agencies. Me learned true efficiency comes from specialized tools, not a Swiss Army knife that's dull on every blade. She now warns others, um, run the free trial, but track every hidden fee and bug. GHL might work for 1% who hack it endlessly, but for most, it's a high level headache. And that's really what it should be called. Mia's story is, pretty much the norm for everybody that gets involved in GHL except for the techies. And again, it was pretty much designed for the scammers and the tech people to resell it and make a fortune because of all the, it's like a shiny new toy. Everybody jumps on in, it looks great, but using it is impossible. And when you have a website built by somebody that builds it and Go High Level, you're done. You're going to have a relationship with that person for the rest of your life if you want to keep that website. Your only choice really is to rebuild under a different format and move it away. Otherwise, they will hold you hostage for as long as you have that business, as long as you have that site. Moving on to, having business discussions with tech people. They act like they need to know, like when you're building a website, for instance, they act like they need to know what your business model is or what your end game is, what your focus is. And they really don't. I mean, you tell them what to do, and when you try to explain the business model, you try to explain why you're doing what you're doing, they just don't understand it. For instance, where we had this book selling site where we publish books, and it's not about selling books. It's not about making money with profit on selling books. It's about creating authority, making people published authors and creating authority in their industry. Um, no, very few tech people would understand that. They see a publishing site as selling books. So you have to make things very clear when you're having a website built with website designers. Um, anything business, anything. You have to ask the right questions. I would start with, when you're having a website built, I would start with, do I own the site? Do I have control over the site? Can I move the site? Do I have to have hosting? Stay with my hosting with you. You shouldn't be paying more than $10 a month for hosting. There are many agencies making incredible profits just on hosting alone, $100 and up per month. As far as SEO goes, there is no need. I mean, Ahrefs says that the average SEO price is $2,750 a month. With the advent of AI and cutting the man hours back for performing effective SEO, it's cut down the price by 80% at least. What used to cost $3,000 a month, my agency can do for as little as $500. Yeah, we don't have the profit that we used to. We have more happy clients. It's more efficient. The results are far better using AI tools. And they will also tech people like to come up with imaginary imaginary things like ranking on artificial intelligence, like ranking on Siri, something like that. Ask Siri for local restaurants in the area. Nothing's going to come up in general. You ask any AI, Chat GPT, even Grok. It's not designed for SEO, not yet. It may be someday, but there are agencies out there selling this great new SEO that's sweeping the land, and it'll even tell you that more people find what they're looking for on Chat GPT and Grok and other AI tools over Google. Well, Google has owned that market for the eternity of the internet, for the most part. It doesn't change overnight. They don't go from an 85, depending on who you listen to, 85 to 92% market share to less than 50% overnight. It's not going to happen. Even if it's trending in that direction, it's not going to happen. So ranking on Google, Google Maps, Google My Business, utilizing that, the organic results, that's still what people are using to find you. There's no reason to put your money other places. Advertising can work for some, but you have to have the budget for it. The agency only makes money one way. If you're spending $2,000 a month on advertising and it's costing you $2,500 with the agency's only making $500. Your ad spend is your ad spend. You can't consider that spending $2,500 with an agency. There are for the most part, I blame the tech people and the digital marketing agencies for most of these problems. But at the same time, many business owners don't do their homework. They don't do the research, which is why they're so easily taken advantage of. So why they're easily scammed, because they're not. You got to go with your gut sometimes too. And like I said in the last video, don't send money overseas. I know so many people that have blindly sent money without ever talking to people on the phone. And if you get on the phone, everybody says they hate calls because you're getting calls from India all day. They're getting spam calls. Then why would you hire an Indian marketing agency to handle your business, to develop your business, to get leads, to get clicks to your website? Why would you do that? Um, I've gotten as many as 90 calls a day for spam. I had to get a second phone number to make it stop because I was missing calls from clients. There are ways around everything. I also mentioned and previewed that I was going to talk about BNI. Yesterday was my last day in BNI. I didn't switch chapters. I loved my chapter. There were many good people in there, but I'm still undecided I'm one of those people that if I can't go all in, I can't speak my mind. I can't be blunt and talk about everything, that I'm not going to say it at all. And until I'm comfortable really telling it like it is, um, I'm gonna keep it under wraps and think about it for a few days. There are people involved, people I like, people I don't want to offend, that are really into it. Overall, do I recommend? People ask me constantly about, do I recommend BNI? Well, for certain niches, yes, I do. For others, run like hell. If you're in digital marketing, I definitely do not recommend it. For sure, you're not going to gain a whole lot more trust with people, which is amazing to me. Seeing them every week than you will marketing over the internet. It just doesn't happen that way. They have their mind made up that they don't trust people in digital marketing with good reason, as I spoke of the last several hours on videos. They have good reason not to. There are resources though when you're not sure about what to do next, promoting your business, increasing your online presence. there are people like me and others out there that will gladly take a call, give you advice, send a message, an email, whatever. We want in your business as well. So we're obviously going to give you the best advice. You need to check references. You need to look at work done by these people. If they're promising you the world, it's too good to be true. It probably is. It's a good way to approach it, really. Again, click, share, and subscribe. I hope you found value in this. And like I said, we're still debating the next topic that I'm going to talk about, and we'll kind of go from there. We'll catch you on the other side.